What's up? I'm standing today, that's weird, and my angle is like, I'm not sure if I like it, but we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna handle ourselves. There's some yoga shit back there, it's fine. Today we're going to be doing a unhaul video, unhaul challenge to like kind of go with the flow here, and then we'll see if I end up unhauling more than that. I have some wine with me because unhauling books is stressful for me. And let's go right on ahead. So, unhaul one, at least one from each category. I'll probably do more than that. A book you rated low. So just so you know, so that you are aware of the setup, this whole shelf is read books. And then this whole shelf, except for there's a few up there that I haven't read. This whole shelf is unread books, except for some that I have, like, there's a few that are not, I have a few that are wrong, but for the most part, read, unread. Found quite a few for this one. Sadly, all of these I was sent for review, which I always hate being that person, but I also have gotten really much better at like how I accept review books. I used to just like say yes. Now I make sure to like ask for at least a chapter to read beforehand before I say yes and stuff. But anyway, this is not the point. The point is that I have some books to show you. So the first one is Sage Alexander and the Hall of Nightmares by Steve Coupling. I gave this like a solid 2.5, 3 stars. It's fine. It's a book like about the chosen one, and he has to save the human species from demons, and there are angels involved, and like it was okay. The Dragon's Blade, The Reborn King by Michael R. Miller. This is very high fantasy. It was good. I think I gave it like a 3.5 stars, but not necessary to keep on my shelves. Through the Shattered Looking Glass by M.L. Crane. I freaking love M.L. Crane. Like the person, she's amazing. And I actually did like this story. This tag is gonna be all over the place, just so you know. There's a very loose unhaul challenge. Overruled by Brittany Joy. This is about a girl who's a princess and a girl who's not a princess but has magic, and the queen wants to kill both of them because that one has magic and that one is gonna take over for her or something. It was fine. I think I gave it a 2.5 or a 3 stars. The Xenon Tech Archives File 1, Son of Discord by Ashley M. Jackson, and unfortunately I didn't even finish this book. I think I got like halfway through and I was like, I can't do this. Ashley M. Jackson is also a very sweet person, so like none of this is bashing any authors. I just didn't love it. It's a sci-fi book. Honestly, I'm not even sure what the story was. Number 2 is a book you've changed your mind about. Some of these I feel really bad about. The Realm of Possibility by David Levithan. So like, I bought also this one, Are We There Yet by David Levithan, and I'm just like not interested in these anymore. I think I got these on Book Outlet for really cheap. Yeah, they have the mark. And I really liked this one because it had a claddagh on it, which I wear a claddagh. Claddagh is an Irish wedding ring. And yeah, like that was why I bought that. And then they were both like really cheap on Book Outlet, and I'm not interested anymore. The Scandalous Sisterhood of Prick Willow Place by Julie Berry. I bought this when we went to Y'all West the first time, and you know how those things work. Sometimes you just get swept up in the excitement. And we met Julie Berry, she was really nice, and then I went and bought her book, and I'm not interested. Perfected by Kate Jarvik Birch, which I think is a dystopian. I was bred to be the perfect pet. I was bred for my beauty and grace, to be a showpiece and ornament, to sit upon a couch, blah blah blah. I bought this on Book Outlet because it sounded really interested, and I'm no longer interested. Expiration Day by William Campbell Powell. No idea, but it sounds like that movie that was made where they had time on their thing, and it like you were paid in time, and you also had to pay in time, and then like when your time ran out you died. Justin Timberlake was in it. The Rift Uprising by Amy S. Foster. It's an arc and a post-apocalyptic military thing. Number 3, a series you won't be completing. Okay, this one is gonna be really hard, and I already knew it was coming and I'm not ready. I have some. Story called The Land's Whisper by Monica Lee Kennedy. I did review this first book, and Monica sent me the other 2 books. The Land literally talks. The land itself is alive, it sees, it thinks, it speaks. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was good, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think that I want to keep going. A Wrinkle in Time and A Wind in the Door. I didn't like this enough to keep going, so I definitely don't want to keep this one. After rereading it now, I don't want to keep it. Wicked by Gregory Maguire and then Lost by Gregory Maguire. And like, I loved Wicked. I read it right before I went and saw the musical, but this copy is wrecked anyway, so like, I can handle getting rid of it. It's also a mass market paperback. Not that into keeping it on my shelf, but I did really love this story, and I just know that I'm never going to read any of these other ones. Number 4, a book you DNF'd / did not finish. Well, I already have one down there that I didn't finish. Okay, so I do also have down there the Xenon Tech Files, and I didn't finish that one. But I also have Travesti, Sex, Gender, and Culture Among Brazilian Transgendered Prostitutes by Don Kulik. I had to read this for my anthropology class, but I didn't actually read the whole thing for it because we only had to read some of it and I was not interested enough to read the whole thing. It was very fascinating, but we watched a film on it, and so like I had a lot of information on it at the time. A book you have multiple copies of. So I don't do that a lot. Oh, I know which one I would do. I literally only have one book that I'm willing to get rid of that I have multiple copies of, because really the only books, okay, so this is cheating. So I only have actually one book that I have multiple copies of that I'm willing to get rid of, and it is Madness So Discreet by Mindy McGinnis. I have a finished copy of this, and this is the ARC, and I'm just not attached enough to the ARC to want to keep it, so I'll get rid of this. And I actually am going to be getting rid of, don't freak out, don't worry, I'm gonna be getting rid of Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess in these editions because Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads is going to be giving me the box set of the new editions that match my other paperback set of the Mortal Instruments. So I'll get rid of these. A book you'll never actually get to. Crowns of Croswald by D.E. Knight. It also is an ARC. God damn it, I'm getting rid of so many ARCs. But it's just not my thing. Deception Island, I think I got this in a booktube tour. Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. Peyton, wasn't I supposed to give this to you? Unwind by Neil Shusterman. I love Neil Shusterman, but this book, the cover doesn't call to me. I don't know what's up. All the Truth That's in Me by Julie Barrett. You could probably convince me to keep this. A book you bought because of the hype. Only one for this one, and it is Flame in the Mist by Renee Adeyemi. This had a shit ton of hype. This was one of our Bibliothon group books, and I didn't really like it, so I'll get rid of it. A book you bought because of the cover. I'm running out of books. I didn't actually buy this book for myself, but I put it on my like Amazon wish list for birthdays because of the cover, so I think I'm gonna count it. And it's The Beginning of Everything by Robin Schneider. Selena from OXXX Snap 13, RIP to her channel. I love her though. Bought me this. She bought me a shot glass that said, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Still have that from that year. A book you don't know anything about. Jesus Christ, can we stop with the unhauling now? Please Ignore Vera Dietz by A.S. King. I literally bought this because when I was new to BookTube, A.S. King was all the rage. Ariel Bissett is obsessed with A.S. King, and so I bought this. I've also read Ask the Passengers by A.S. King, and I wasn't a fan of it. And I have no idea what this is about, and there's like a lighter on it, and a to-do list. A book you didn't buy. Well, shit, I have so many already in my pile. Okay, I'm gonna include this one for this one, because there's a lot of books down here that I didn't buy. So I already did the challenge, okay? But I don't remember how I got this book, and I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the graphic novel, and I think I read this. And like, I've just kind of realized that graphic novels are not always my thing, like, especially when it's like, the art is cool, but like black and white. Maybe it's also just the story, I don't know. Oh, and now I have to pick them up. This is Taller Than a Child. It's literally, it's so tall. Nope. Peace out, bye. I wish I